Abby Peel, and welcome back to Your Yankee Chronicle. Our own Elizabeth Durazio is a biker, or should I say a bicycler, to be specific, and she wants to tell us about a clinic that's happening. Hi, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Abby. Right now we're at the trailhead of the Concord Lake Sunapee Rail Trail located at the Hopkinton Library. We're here to announce an exciting event coming on May 4th. We'll be helping to host a Get to Know the Rail Trails clinic. This is for people where you've probably driven by the rail trail or you've seen people on it with your friends or family. Like, how do I get started? This is going to be a wonderful event, and we hope that you join us, because I actually learned and trained to do cross-country racing as a kid right in this area, and these rail trails weren't all available. So right now we have a valuable resource where kids, families, all ages can ride and train to do some great things. Tim and I are going to tell you about some of the things we're going to be doing.
And we're here in Hopkinton where the first event is going to be. And then if this one's successful, and I'm sure it will be, we're going to plan another one that will take you and introduce you to the Fisherville Road to Carter Hill Road section of the rail trail. And then we'll do another one out here in Warner to introduce you to a new half-miler trail that went in late last fall from Bagley Field up toward Exit 8.
So what Crank Ed is my bike mentorship program that I founded a couple of years ago, working with families and women who are trying to get into cycling and they just couldn't find the right bike that fit. I specialize in women's bike fit even after knee and back surgery. I also work with families to fit their kids on the proper bikes needed for what the child wants to do and to grow with them. For anyone starting out, I help you find the correct cross-country, gravel, or mountain bike of your choice that actually does what you want it to do. Maybe you actually have an existing bike that works and we just have to tweak some tires and some fitting. So part of this clinic on May 4th that's going to be so great is if you want to bring your own bike, S&W and I will help you see, maybe you just need to do a couple of adjustments. It could be the perfect gravel rig for you. We will also be doing helmet fittings and basic trail skills, because there's a couple things you can do to make sure you don't tire out soon. You may ask yourself, well, how do I get started with the kid? Well, we will actually be showing you how a kid's bike can get set up to work great with the trails. This is my daughter's bike. We have a basic setup with her. We got a semi-slick tire. That means she has the amount of traction needed on gravel, but not so much it's going to slow her down. We like the light alloy frame, and we like to put lights on that are rechargeable. This is a great setup for her, but it's also a great setup for someone just getting started. You might ask, well, what do you do if you have a mountain bike? Well, this is my baby. This was custom built for me by our sponsor, Eastside Bike Guides in North Conway, and this is my enduro cross-country rig. And yes, it's more hardcore for people doing some stunts and things, but I actually take this bike on the rail trail when I do some of the tributary trails off to the side where we veer into the woods, and I train our Crank Ed cross-country team. So believe it or not, you can use this, and I can show you a couple things you can do where if you have a great existing hardtail or cross-country mountain bike, it could be perfect for you. And then over here we have Tim's bike, which really is gravel specific. This is really, if you're really interested in doing some long-term bike packing or long-distance gravel, this is really where the technology has gone. And you can see you can put all kinds of bike racks on it. The geometry and the lightweight frame really are meant for long hours in the saddle. So when you come to this clinic, you'll be able to see whether you want to pursue a new bike like this one available at S&W Sports, who will be here with some great demo bikes for you to try. Or maybe you want to bring your existing rig and see if we can just do some tweaking and fitting. Our Crank Ed cross-country bikers are going to be on hand to help the little kids learn how to bike. We will have a little kids bike rodeo with some prizes, and they'll all have a really great time. So if you're looking for a way to start riding on gravel, start your kids, or maybe plan a family ride, we're going to help you cross all the boxes off so it's safe, fun, and you don't end up lugging a bike back and carrying a kid over your shoulder, because there are ways to prevent that from happening. So we're looking forward to seeing you on May 4th right here at 2:30 at the Hopkinton Public Library. It will be a great opportunity. Bring friends and family. You can ride, or you don't have to. At the end of the clinic, I will be leading a gravel ride down this trail and back. We're going to do a 3-mile and a 6-mile option, and the Crank Ed XC team will be doing a very short loop with the kids. Come one, come all, and let's learn how to love and appreciate our rail trails from the Concord Lake Sunapee Rail Trail. Can you tell us some of the upcoming things that are improving on the rail trail?
Sure, I'd be happy to. We have 1.25 miles that's under development. It should be done by the middle of May. So this whole section will be 2.5 miles long from Fisherville Road to Carter Hill Road. Here in Hopkinton, about a year ago, they made the extension that goes over to Kearsarge Ave and down toward the center of town. And then up here in Warner at Bagley Field, this is still a dead end section, but we added another 1/2 mile late fall that brings you up to almost to exit 8, and you get a nice view of the river from up here. No construction yet, but we're designing a piece of trail by exit 9 in Warner. And then all the way up here in Newberry, we're going to be working on a demonstration project right behind Bubba's Restaurant. So that's going to be happening later this fall. So there's a ton of stuff going on with the rail trail. And I should mention also, May is National Bike Month, and there are events including First Friday, May 2nd in downtown Concord. There'll be a short family-friendly ride right from the State House at, I think, 5 o'clock. And then on the 4th, Elizabeth is running her clinic. And the week after Mother's Day is the CNHBC, that's the Central New Hampshire Bicycle Coalition Bike Swap at S&W Sports. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the 14th through the 16th, from 11 to 5, you can bring a bicycle down to S&W. We'll help you price it. We'll put it in the swap. When it sells on Saturday and Sunday, you'll get 3/4 of the selling price, and the other quarter goes to the coalition, and that money is used to make bicycling better in central New Hampshire.
Thank you, Tim. And I'd like to thank all of our Crank Ed sponsors who are going to make this clinic wonderful for everyone, and all of the wonderful team members on our Crank Ed cross country team. Fit for a Cause Boot Camp is one of our trainers, and we absolutely love them. Eastside Bike Guides helps us with all of our bike know-how, and Green Angel Solar and Electric will also be on hand at our event and support our team throughout the year. We look forward to seeing you on May 4th and hopefully throughout this season on the Concord Lake Sunapee Rail Trail as we teach you how to learn the rails. For more information, make sure you check out our Facebook page and our website. Back to you, Abby.
Thanks, Elizabeth. If you are a peddler, it sounds like this is for you. I'd like to thank Victor and his Life is Good store for hosting us these last 2 weeks, where optimism is a practice. It empowers us to navigate the hard stuff while choosing to focus more energy on the good. It also makes a hell of a lot more fun. You really owe it to yourself to come check out this store. We step aside next week for our Laura James with Superintendent John Fortney for the monthly edition of Cougar Chronicle. We'll hear from Michael Bissett, the Drone Club, and meet the new curriculum director. Don't miss our Game of the Week on TDS TV 13 and 1013, Comcast 8, and YCNNow.com every Sunday and Monday at noon and 7 p.m. This week, we'll replay the 2023 football game between Newport and Somersworth. For the most up-to-date schedule, check out page 3 of the Shopper or Intertown Record. I'm Abby Peel. Enjoy spring, everyone.
This program is supported by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Their full-service model offers oil delivery, propane, motor fuels with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of oil, gas, and alternative energy systems, as well as air conditioning, water conditioning systems, and their highly trained and friendly staff will assist you throughout the process of buying, installing, and servicing a full line of energy products. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Main Street Bookends of Warner, for books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner. The Intertown Record, your weekly hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge Sunapee Sunshine region of New Hampshire. The Intertown Record.